Good evening, I'm Simon Boxall, Linford on a bush with your Cayman Islands Government Television News Brief on this Friday evening, the 23rd of February. Thanks for being here. The Ministry of Education has announced that starting on the 29th of February, its Smart Start Early Simulation program will now be offered in the district of Bodden. The 17-week initiative aims to enhance the readiness of 3-year-old children for school and empower their families to create a nurturing home environment. The Ministry introduced the program in 2023 to address the need for early learning facilities in East End and North Side, and are thrilled that the program can now be expanded to Bodden. The Ministry invites interested parents and guardians to attend their registration sessions on Saturday, the 24th of February, at the Bodden Public Library from 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. or at the East End Primary School from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. To learn more about the Smart Start Early Simulation Program, please visit the Ministry of Education's website, www.gov.ky/education. This Sunday, the 25th of February, the National Roads Authority will be closing the northbound lanes on the Linford Pierson Highway from Agnes Way roundabout to the Smith Road Bobby Thompson intersection to undertake roadworks. The lanes will be closed from 5 a.m. to approximately 6 p.m., and motorists are asked to plan ahead and watch out for traffic diversions. The NRA thanks everyone for their cooperation and understanding as they work to carry out the much-needed road enhancements. The third meeting of the 2023-2024 session of Parliament will commence on Monday, the 26th of February at 10 a.m. The meeting is scheduled to include several questions to honourable ministers and members of the Cabinet, as well as the tabling of multiple bills and annual reports. A live broadcast from Parliament will be streamed on the Cayman Islands Government YouTube channel, as well as on Radio Cayman on 89.9 FM. The Ministry of Health and Wellness is doing a final push to remind residents who registered for the Newcastle University Nutrition Survey for the British Overseas Territories to complete it before the closing date of Monday, 26th of February. The survey, which was aimed at participants ages 14 to 49, gathers information on what people have eaten over the course of the weekdays and one weekend day. National epidemiologist Rachel Corbett explained that while the Ministry of Health and Wellness is not conducting this survey and they will not have access to any personal information submitted, they are supportive of academic endeavors that aim to help the ministry better understand the health and wellness of our population. Hannah Jones, registered dietitian and doctoral candidate at the Department of Population Health Sciences at Newcastle University, is conducting research on the dietary habits of residents in Bermuda, the Cayman Islands, the Falkland Islands, Gibraltar, and Turks and Caicos Islands in order to better understand the unique and diverse dietary practices and needs of the selected British Overseas Territories. She shared with CIG TV via video what motivated her to undertake this survey.
Typically, health and nutrition policies, and rightly so, are based upon the best available evidence. Often that's US, UK, Australia, Canada, research studies or evidence, and that might not actually reflect the needs of the populations in the different overseas territories. Again, they're all very different, but they're all very different from those places as well. Our demographics, our food supply, our cost of living, our lifestyles, they're all very different than in those other places. And so policymakers are forced to make a lot of decisions, a lot of judgments based on the evidence that's available, but that might not be representative of our local communities. Completely anonymised results of the surveys will be analysed and written up, and they'll be used to produce a report specifically for the Cayman Islands. The report will contain information on dietary intakes, typical meal patterns, and the general health of the community of those people who participated. hoping that the information will provide some new useful data that will help grow the local evidence base, help add to the local evidence base, and that can be used by the Cayman local policymakers to inform your own national nutrition policies, health strategies, and allow more locally tailored guidance for the public.
Questions about the survey should be directed to Hannah Jones, and you can email her at h.jones19@newcastle.ac.uk. Turning now to our local weather forecast. This evening we can expect partly cloudy skies with a 20% chance of showers. Temperatures will fall to the low 70s with winds out of the south to southeast at 5 to 10 knots. Seas will be slight with wave heights of 1 to 3 feet. Over the weekend, the forecast calls for light northwesterly winds and slight seas by Saturday evening as a cold front crosses the Cayman area overnight. On Sunday morning, we can expect fresh northeasterly winds and moderate seas. And that concludes this evening's CIG TV news broadcast. I'm Simon Boxall in for Donnerbush. Thank you for joining us. And just a quick reminder before we go, if you're watching us on YouTube, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for all your key government information. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.